Survivor Series used to be WWE Big Four pay-per-views. The first show took place in 1987 and it's become one of the most company's well-known events. Over the year, it has been taken backseat to the other shows, but it finally seems that it have identity once again. Survivor Series, like modern day, are gaining rights in that it's supposed to be one night a year where talent from Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head to establish their brand supremacy. So here are 10 biggest changes since WWE Survivor Series 2015. So without being said, let's get started. Number 10. The brand split. We'll start out with brand split first, as it has been big and in how everyone else is played out this year. While this split has had some issues so far, one thing that has been accomplished, and that is wrestlers were now much less overexposed. Every wrestler in the company except John Cena was to double party first few years, and it was exhausting watching Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose and New Day cutting promos and wrestlers on WWE Raw and SmackDown every week. This split has also given bigger opportunity to like superstars Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz and few other also, and there are the new faces coming also that like American Alpha, Finn Balor, Bayley, Apollo Crews, James Ellsworth and many more. And on number 9, Paige may never return. Paige came into WWE before original Diva Revolution, but when Charlotte and Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch made their main roster debut, she was quickly tossed aside. It seems to be a bit odd, as we thought she would join revitalizing division, but some injuries, backstage problems seems to get in this way. Survivor Series 2015, she had chance to show belonging the Allied group as she battled Charlotte in 15 minutes Divas match for Divas Championship, and it has been the same match. The crowd wasn't adding it. They fought once more at TLC and it was paid single. Number 8, Tyler Breeze may never matter. It's actually kind of amazing that Tyler Breeze has made his Survivor Series this year at all. After last year's show, he had been quite virtual this year. Breeze made his short debut at last year's event. He was feuding against Dolph Ziggler and they had battled around, and the rookie won under 7 minutes. That seemed to be statement on how Ziggler's career was going up in the near future. That was interesting push for Breeze, but that doesn't last long. But Ziggler's push was really last long, but I think that's indeed because Dolph Ziggler is no longer Intercontinental Champion. At 900th episode of SmackDown, he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Miz. Okay, so number 7, The Miz has turned his career around. At Survivor Series 2015, Miz opened up the show in a dark match, stepping up with the WWE Cosmic Westerland and Bo Dallas. He wasn't even booked for the following pay-per-view at TLC. He was also in the company and seemed the guys who will appear on most of the show, but never had much going for him. Within past year, he turned into most of the compelling wrestler and roster. While push has could be as late, he proved vastly underutilized that he can do, and he is currently Intercontinental Champion. Like, he is 6 times Intercontinental Champion and he is reigning Intercontinental Champion. Number 6, the Cruiserweights have returned. WWE have made a lot of hiring this season over the past year, as none of the Cruiserweight competitors, besides Kalisto and Sin Cara, even had a job in WWE at Survivor Series 2015. Brian Kendrick made his return to the company this year. Over a dozen new faces may have joined. However, most fans would agree the Cruiserweight really that exciting at the moment. AJ Perkins run as the first champ was well. All the character development for the most of the wrestler has been badly lacking. Still, it's cool to see their return. The CWC haven't announced a year ago. Who knows once. Number 5, Sheamus means nothing. When drawing Scotland, all the wrestlers are coming back. The match at Survivor Series just seemed to take them fun of Sheamus. It was shocking or anything, as that was reducing to these days. But 1 year ago at Survivor Series, he has become World Heavyweight Champion. To be honest, it was perhaps the most luxury Money in the Bank holder ever won the briefcase. He didn't go efforts to back him against victory. There was no plan. He just go and beat Roman Reigns quickly and become the World Heavyweight Champion at 38 years old. And the number 4, the partying wrestlers. In total, 36 different wrestlers appeared at Survivor Series last year. One managed 7 of these men who ran at the show left the company's active performers like Ryback, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes, Alberto Del Rio, Zack Ryder, Ruba Ray, and Devon Dudley. All they have found in their way out of WWE. Ryback, Del Rio bought main evented multiple years pay-per-view, so that would be as seen as big blow. Barrett and Rhodes were basically utilized Clutter, Great Tuckers, and Dudley. Number 4. The Kevin Owens Show. A year ago, Kevin Owens was bit in a rebuilding mode after his match with John Cena, and he was no longer positioned at arena style. But now he is 2 times Intercontinental Champion and reigning, defending WWE Universal Champion, and also his 2nd Universal Champion ever. He made a history in a year. So number 2. Management has good at one Roman Reigns. Vince McMahon still has big thing in his mind for Roman Reigns. While most of the fans are still very down, I think top star as Duncan Kepper hopefully can agree that he has been shown their thoughts and business. Part of that maybe he had violated policies. And on number 1, Goldberg and WWE have made it nice. No one would ever have guessed in November 2015 that following year Goldberg versus Survivor Series, and no one would ever guess in November 2015 that we were taking about Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar at the following years of Survivor Series. I mean, that was like really a big thing. No one, no way, nothing new Hall of Fame is coming. Who is for next year? Hulk Hogan, CM Punk, Satu, loved anyone. Thanks for watching, guys. You're watching WWE and I'm HARMAN.